should be able to get this done in under an hour, which would be really great. So with that said, I'm going to start introducing the board positions and what they're responsible for as I understand them. And of course, everything's always flexible here, right? I'm sure you all know this. But first is chair. Yvonne is running. Are you also running, Lex? For chair? No, okay, thanks. So Yvonne's running apparently unopposed for chair. The chair of the board is as it sounds. They do normal operational, kind of troubleshooting essentially is most of what the chair's job is. They're also the person that coordinates the entire board to make sure a con actually happens. Next, treasurer is again fairly straightforward. Con coordinator, Abby and Harrison, and I guess those are just and Kevin, right? Okay. Will each tell you about themselves, and the con coordinator position does more of that coordinating between the staff, the con staff, and the board as well, making sure that things are getting done on some kind of a schedule so that con occurs. Historian has traditionally been a flexible position, and you will hear more about that shortly. Head chaplain, Rachel will be, ideally, if Rachel is our head chaplain, will be putting together chaplaincy training so that we never run out of chaplains and we can have more. And also ensuring that their job is possible and as smooth as possible. And food supervisor feeds the conference. It is a very important job. With that,
that's not actually accurate. They supervise the people who feed the conference.
Thanks. Yeah. All right.
It's hypothetical syllogism.
With all of that said, oh, and members at large. Members at large is something that, again, can be a very flexible and multifaceted position. In my previous position at member at large, I considered it to be a liaison between the community and the board. Of course, the board is part of the community. We don't want there to be a feeling of separateness, but the board members at large really have been instrumental in relaying feedback from the community to the appropriate board members. Would you say that's accurate?
That's exactly right.
All right. So, Yvonne, if you would like to begin.
I am unopposed, I'll pass. Same time.
All right, treasurer, let's. No one's opposing you. You don't have to speak. You may if you want to. All right. We have 3 positions for con coordinators. So we'll start with Abby, since she's at the top of the ballot. You got to be in front of the computer, remember?
Over here.
Because we're broadcasting it. There are people who are not here who wish to vote.
Yeah.
Pretend they're in their underwear. Go blame them.
120 seconds. Who's got?
I got it.
Okay.
120 seconds. Hello, my name is Abby.
Wait to the left. Let me start. Okay, go.
Abby, in front of the computer.
Oh yeah, sorry, I like standing in front of my people. I am running for
Put it closer to you.
con coordinator. Is that better? Can you hear me now? I'm running for con coordinator. I have not been involved with the community for the past while, mostly because I was traveling around the country, but I'm back. I live here now in Oregon, in the Northwest. And I would really love to be a part of kind of rejoining this community together. It seems like it needs a bit of love, especially where the board is, and trying to figure that stuff out. And then also, I have a strong love for all the people here and for the cons that happen. And I would really try to make summer cons happen again. And I really can't think of much else to say, because it's, I don't know, I'd like to be con coordinator because I love you all, and I'd like to keep making cons happen.
That was great. That was 59 seconds exactly.
Are any of you doubling as members at large in this election, or double running?
Can I sit down?
Go for it. Harrison, go for it.
I'm going to apologize in advance. I have the hiccups, so bear with me. So basically, my whole platform is I want to make sure that con happens at least twice a year, if not more. And the reason, from my understanding, that con hasn't happened in a while is because of a lack of communication. And that's really my whole emphasis, is just whoever's planning con, whoever is deaning con, communicates with the board. And I've been in Boy Scouts for 11 years, 12 years now. And I've planned a lot of events similar to this. And the biggest reason that these events don't happen or that they turn out poorly is because of the lack of communication. It happens, we ask for somebody else to step into that place. And that's really my whole idea, is if something isn't getting done, if somebody isn't doing their job properly to make sure that con is happening, we thank them for their commitment and for their time, but we do need somebody that's going to be able to help make sure that things happen. And that's really my whole emphasis, is the communication aspect. So that's really all I have to say. Just making sure that there's a plan in place to make sure that people are communicating. Thank you.
Thank you.
First of all, this is a little weird for me because I wasn't planning on running or even being a voting member at the start of this con. Not me. Okay. But in many ways, this was kind of going to be kind of a reintroduction for me, and because I've separated myself from a lot of things. And just being here has been amazing. I felt essentially what I came here for originally as a high schooler, just the con experience, the con acceptance, and all of that. And at the same time, I've tried to listen to a lot of like the organizational problems that have been brought up recently. The fact that there wasn't a con in 18 months, I didn't even know. Sorry, distractions. But I see two big needs in this community. The need for participation and to feel like everybody's thoughts have been included during planning processes, but also a need for structure that the board and the bylaws have tried to facilitate and to make us a nonprofit. So I'm running for the con coordinator role to try to hopefully merge those things. In doing that, I kind of have a plan already to just create organization, a sense of organization within the con planning team again. But to be clear, I'm not running to be the head planner of a con. I want to be able to bring it back to the community, create positions in each con, and hopefully help everybody help themselves. So working for the community.
Hello. So I've been historian for the last couple years, and I've been really good about getting all of the notes from every meeting onto Facebook as a Word document. And I've been really good about that for the last couple years. We haven't had very meetings, so that's why you haven't heard much from me. Over the next couple years, the plan is I have access to the website now, finally. So I'm going to get that all up and running, and so that there is a very easy portal, even better than Facebook, so you can know everything that's going on with your board, because as historian, that is my job, to make sure you know what is going on in the governance of PNWUUYA. And besides that, I want to be there so that anyone can send in details and information, experiences to me, so I can put them on the website, which I now have, to like make sure we have our memories recorded, our feelings, so people can have their ideas shared with the community at large as your representative. So yeah, if you want to retain me, thank you.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Ethan Reber. I'm also running for the position of historian. And the reason for that is partially because I want to help just maintain the organization behind the scenes, help out PNWUUYA by keeping the minutes and just making sure there is good communication to the voting members. The other reason is because I kind of want to help the community further itself. And the reason for that being, we at Con generate a lot of data about how we run the con just by running it. Stuff like how much food we eat, stuff like how many members we have and member trends over time. And if we had this all in one organized place, it would be super helpful for running future cons. And I'm thinking that as a historian, I would probably be in the position best suited to make that happen and give that to the future of PNWUUYA. And yeah, if you want to go ahead and write my name in there, I'm looking forward to helping give that back to Con. Cool, peace out.
Hi there, I'm running for head chaplain. I appreciate your support, and I would love to finally start making some chaplain trainings happen again within a reasonable time period.
Do we say our names? I'm Sophia. I'm Quincy. And we want to run as the food coordinator together because it's kind of a really important thing. But if there's two of us on it, then we can't screw up. Or there's less of a chance of screwing up.
Yeah.
So, and we both have a bunch of experience. Quincy's a kick-ass chef.
As is Sophia, and we both kind of have the same ethics when it comes to food, so I think we will work really well together. And Sophia made bomb-ass food this con, and so, you know, think of what we could do together. It's for your bellies. So that's about it.
That's us.
We only have 2 running for member at large. Just kidding. All right, cool. That makes sense.
Thank you, yes, please, yes, please. You too, yeah, as many as possible.
This is the least commitment.
We only need 3.
We only have to have 3. Only 3 are required by the bylaws, but we must have at least 3.
So 3 minimum.
Yes. Well, there's 3 positions. We can't have more than 3.
Yeah, it's only. At least 3 people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
Oh, come on, buddy.
Okay, go for it, Kira.
Okay. Hi, didn't realize I was.
You don't have to.
Yeah. Sup, people? I feel like I can.
Yeah.
Just put me down as Kira because my last name's really, really, really long.
Yeah.
If
Kira,
I can.
hold on, I'm stopping your time. You'll start again in a minute.
Okie dokie.
There's Kira, Michaela with a Y, Ben Griffin, Zephyr, and Brian.
And there can only be one.
There can only be 3. There must be 3, and there can be no more than 3.
5 is White House.
Kira, Kayla, Ben,
K-I-R.
Zephyr, Brian.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Go for it, Kira.
All right.
We'll
In a minute.
We'll wrap it up
In a
again.
minute. Thank you. Go for it.
Sup? I like to think that I've contributed a lot to having gone to con in the past. I've run cons down in Ashland before. I've run cons with other people before and know the ins and outs, at least in terms of how much work it takes and being able to, you know, voice the people who don't get to say all that often and being able to be another outlet for who has or hasn't given suggestions or made opinions and like flagged down complaints and things. We're just another way of being able to get that information faster to the board so that we can make those changes. And I want to be one of those voices that represents from down in Southern Oregon and possibly, you know, the voice of California and the voice of people who don't necessarily stand in the Portland, Washington areas and such. So, peace.
I hate speaking in front of people. Hi, my name is Michaela Vogel, and I would like to be a member at large because not only that I want to represent you folks and talk about and help our community, I've done this before. I was the Salem delegate for the first regional assembly that was held in San Jose, and I represented Salem with my mom. That was so much fun. And we took care of a lot of business matters, and it was just basically the whole community. So I've had experience in this area before, and regional assembly was amazing, by the way. Y'all should go sometime. I love talking to people, and over the last year or so, I've become a lot better at listening to everyone and gathering this information. And I've done a lot of like improving myself. Like, oh gosh, I'm nervous. I'm I don't know. I like listening to people and being able to help you out, and not being a leader isn't just about like telling you what to do and like whatnot. Being a leader and helping out is listening to folks and taking the information that you've given me and or other people and processing it with other folks and being like, what's the best thing we can do for you? What's the best we can do to help the community, and not just a single person or a single like area, it's everyone. So it's about listening to everyone, doing everything we can in the best interest for everyone. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Ben Griffin. So we have not had a PNWUUYA Con in a little while, and because of that, although the member at large position is a 1-year position, I am so good at it that I have been around for 2 years now. I have been the member at large, one of the members at large for the last couple of years, and have taken quite a few inquiries, decisions, everything like that, back and forth in between the regular board and the community. I would love to continue doing that, and I feel that I am a very good candidate, in fact, the best candidate to do so. So, yeah, my name is Ben Griffin.
Hi, I'm Brian. I'm not nearly as cool as Ben. However, though, the member of large does 2 things. They represent everyone who can't fit in the boardroom. They're normally held on Skype and try to get everybody zoned in. Gets real complicated real quick. They also provide expertise to the board and tools and resources for the board to be able to delegate out tasks and get things done and help things move along. I work for Portland State University right now, and I deal with large systems automation. I deal with project planning and evaluation, and I'm running on the slogan of 10,000 years PNWUUYA. I ran on the slogan last time. It didn't go so well for me, but I'm coming around with the exact same plan. I'd like to be able to see us and build something that allows us to run and continue to be PNWUUYA for much, much longer. We have managed to put money away. We managed to run cons. We've managed to do so for about $1,000 a con, which is absolutely astronomically awesome. But we lack a certain amount of data collection. We lack a certain amount of long-term planning and structures that allow PNWUUYA to continue to exist when we age out, and then there's young PNWUUYAers. And I'd like to build structures that allow PNWUUYA to exist beyond that. So young PNWUUYAers can do our job so that we can move on and leave behind a legacy that is PNWUUYA for 10,000 years. Thank you very much.
Okay.
This is yours.
Yeah, you're right. So, once again, the voting system is going to be more important for the members at large than for any other position, but also for coordinator. You are ranking your choices in order of first choice through, not last choice, but like farthest from first, right? So for the 4 members at large, you'll be voting for the 3 people you think will be member at large, and then putting that last person as number 4 on your ballot. Writing, what? Zephyr, are you running? No? No, never mind. Are there? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so that was my bad, sorry. But yeah, so you'll vote for the 3 that you want, and then the 4th, not necessarily that you don't want, but that the 3 others you would prefer.
Ranking of preference.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, which empty slots?
Con coordinator, historian, head chaplain, and supervisor.
Okay, so for a con coordinator, no, chair, coordinator? Coordinator. Kevin. Thank you.
For historian, it's Ethan Reaver. For head chaplain is Rachel. For food supervisor, it's Sophia and Quincy, I think.
Yes, as a team.
And those two are the only options.
Right. Right. Man, this was a really, really slick meeting. Thank you all. I guess we're not done yet.
If you vote,
I need to vote.
this by smartphone next year.
I already got it figured out for the absentee
Full absentee voting, and we can click on everybody's Facebook page and go through it. We'll just have this wired for next year.
So wait, you're going to continuing the election fraud?
No.
Okay.
Who else is running for historian? Just Ethan? Okay. What's up, Ben?
Can I have the mic now?
Yes. Vote collectors. Oh shit. I'm gonna go grab the vote collectors.
That would be exactly why I am up here to talk now. Okay. So our ballots are now going to go to our vote collectors, who are the lovely people who handed you the ballots ahead of time. For example, Galen here.
Yeah, like that. Except don't hand them to me though, because I'm still voting.
Oh, yeah. That'll just confuse us all. They will then go off and count the ballots. The voting counting, again, is a little complicated. It can take some time. So there's a little bit of free time now until such time as the vote counters come back with their votes. The unicorn surprise comes after the vote counting is announced. Don't go too far because we'll go and be hanging out. We'll let you know. We'll just probably move back into the fellowship hall after this and let you know in the fellowship hall as well, so we don't have to drag everyone back into here. Question?
No, I was gonna say, it's 4:10 right now. Can we assume it'll only take about 40 minutes tops to count?
It shouldn't take that long.
It should be done. We should be done with this by 5.
Okay, so let's say convene at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, convene at 5 o'clock. Back in here.
Far out.
Cool.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Okay.
Please make sure to give your ballot to one of the vote counters. Can you stand up and wave?
Or just come around and pass them down like a collection plate. Like we do with the every.
Do your thing. Yeah. Hang on, just a sec. Just a sec. Quiet. Silence.
Are we having the people that did not vote, or are we encouraging them to come to the?
If they would like to.
Yeah.
It seems like if they want to be a part of the community, then.
If they would like to, they are welcome to. They don't have to.
Yeah. I mean, the announcement will be very
Right.
and then,
They are welcome to. Yes.
And now that we're
I'm still
finished,
voting.
actually, I'm gonna go and stop our broadcast here. Thank you, internet.
Bye-bye.
Who are the